On today's video, we are starting to install a Starlight headliner kit on our 2007 Honda Civic. As you guys can see, currently we have the headliner out of the vehicle already. We wrapped it with light gray suede in order to put this Starlight kit on this. And let's show you what content is provided with the Starlight kit, how much I paid, and I'll show you the whole process that I'm doing here in order to make this thing work and look great for my vehicle. Alright, this is the fiber optic cable kit I bought on Amazon. It is a 16-watt kit and it comes with 3 different size fiber optic cables. Now you can have different kind of setups. There's some setups that only have one size fiber optic cable, and I think personally that having 3 different sizes actually gives you a really nice effect. Just like real stars, some are lighter, some are darker, so that's why I decided to choose the multi-size strands. And obviously this is what is going to generate all the light, all the colors. And this one specifically is a twilight kit. Not all of these boxes have a twilight capability, and the twilight again gives it a little twinkle of the colors. And the reason you get that twinkle is there is a wheel here, that metal wheel that spins, and it doesn't give you a solid color. It kind of rotates and the color leaks through into the fiber optic cable. So that's it, pretty much 460 strands of fiber optic cable with the twinkle effect, 16-watt kit. And that was personally my preference. You can get different kind of kits with a star, with a meteor going through. There's some firework kits that you can put in here, but honestly, way too much work to install shooting stars and fireworks as far as routing everything is concerned. And it just, if you don't get it right, it kind of looks stupid in my opinion. And I just wanted the basic chill vibe, twinkle effect, and the different size stars. But there's plenty of options there for you guys if you have a different taste. So you have your power wire here for a home installation, right? If you guys are installing these in your ceilings, there's a 120 volt. This one is for your vehicle, which we'll probably have to end up slicing. This is nice, at least it has a push on and off if you're wiring it to the lighter. And it comes with some instructions here, information, antenna for the receiver so your remote control can actually pick up and change colors. There's an app to this one as well, so you can use the remote or download the app. This kit includes drill bits, so that was nice. We actually drilled holes into the whole headliner the other day. I'll overlay and play videos of that as well. And that's it, pretty simple right there. Very simple kit. Essentially what you're looking at is a control module here and fiber optic cable. I spent about $150 for this kit after taxes shipped, so not too terrible. And I had the option of getting more wires, but I think 460 is going to be good. A lot of people have moonroofs here. I'm glad I don't have a moonroof, so then the whole thing is going to be fiber optic cable. And I did drill some holes here on the back side for the fiber optic cable, so if I open up my visors, I extend the twilight and the twinkles right over here, which again was my preference. I want to get it throughout the whole headliner here. Alright guys, what's going on? I apologize for the previous videos if the audio wasn't that great. My GoPro's giving me some issues, and we're doing a headliner Starlight install. However, our headliner was drooping, so we are doing more than just a headliner Starlight install. We're also replacing the headliner, unfortunately, but I think it'll all work out. So the first video here, I'm going to tell you guys how I took the headliner off, how I'm replacing it, my tips on how to do it, and on the second part of the video, we're going to be talking about the LED Starlight kit, the installation, and whatnot. So I'll mix it all up so it all makes sense. It's gonna be a two-part series, so check both parts out.
7, 8. Dobra.
Alright guys, this was probably the hardest part, was drilling all these little holes. We got 100 just about on every corner of the small ones, and so there's a total of 460 holes. This took a long time. My back is already freaking feeling it right now. And yeah, that's it. I want to show you guys real quick the lights at night, how they look like. We'll just wait for that light to disappear. And we got the remote here, so I'll show you guys. And you got the twinkle effect here, and I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to see that. But yeah, there's a twinkle effect. Can't wait to install them. Looks pretty sick. Alright, we're pretty much done with the headliner here. It dried out for about a day. We wrapped all the edges, and overall it came out pretty decent. Pretty happy with it. So the easiest method, we're starting off from the back end and pulling the fiber optic cables out from the front in order to not tangle it and make it a mess. We got a needle that we're using, so we're gonna puncture the hole which we previously drilled in the headliner, because we're puncturing right now through the suede fabric, and I'm kind of chasing that fiber optic cable right behind that hole. Okay, and then on the bottom side, if you guys can see, we're just pulling it out. Pulling it out, and just right there, that's it. We're just giving it a little bit of slack right now, and we maybe did 10. We got to do the whole thing. So I'm focusing on the small strands, but again, remember, the small ones are here, the medium ones are the bigger holes, and then the X's are the biggest optic cables. So I can pretty much gauge what I need here and pull that wire out and place it into the appropriate location. So this is probably going to take a couple hours. We'll go slowly, one day at a time. We'll finish probably in a couple days. Alright, I skipped a few steps. I didn't show you guys, but I ran all the fiber optic cables through. As you can see, there's all 460 of them down here, and we got the bigger wires in here as well. These were kind of a pain in the butt to tap through, but we managed to do it. At this point, after I fed everything through, we used a glue gun over here to glue the ends of the fiber optic cable. Now this part is kind of tricky, and you can use different things. I heard people using different things like caulking, rubber cement, and other things of that nature. The glue gun works good. However, the heat actually does distort the wire a little bit. And there's a perfect example right over here. You can see that 90-degree bend over there. So you just gotta be careful not to keep that glue gun heat on it too long. What I was actually doing is I had a fan that was blowing the whole time as I was using the heat gun just to cool it off faster. And I was also using a hair dryer on the cool setting. So as soon as I put the glue on, the hair dryer is blasting cool air over here just so it doesn't like burn or break any of the tips. And so far everything worked out. We spent hours pretty much gluing all these pieces. I got this segment left that I have to glue, and once it is glued, I gotta organize this whole set of fiber optic cables to kind of hone in, right? Stay organized, hone in, and we're gonna pretty much feed it out through here into the car somewhere. Let me just turn it on for you guys just so you can see the process. I've been really excited to get this thing going. I mean, yeah, you can see some of it right here. It looks really cool from the top. And obviously it looks awesome from the bottom, but you know, you can't really see much from the top yet because obviously the fiber optic cable shines at where it's cut off. So overall, pretty dope. Pretty dope, and hopefully this all works out, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, this is the setup now. We finally got everything glued on. Progress. Now it looks really cool from the top. I'm still gonna get the app on my phone and check out how it looks on the app, if I can select more colors or settings or speeds, but the remote does a good job with just the basic colors and whatnot. So most likely I'm gonna start trimming up some of these wires at the bottom just so it's not hanging 3 feet, just to simplify it, and then again routing all these wires just to clean it up on the top a little bit. Pretty dope though, pretty dope. So we finally were able to get this thing in the car, secure it everywhere. And we trimmed the lights as you guys saw, and this is how it looks like at night. I mean, it's not nighttime yet, but looks pretty good. Everything is working. So the next process step here would be just to find some kind of clippers to clip it right at the suede, right at the top. And that is that. Let me run through some colors here for you guys. Looks pretty dope. Well guys, this is how it looks like right now without the strings cut off. We're still gonna cut the strings off probably tomorrow. I mean, super chill vibe. I can't express how super chill this looks like, especially at night with the music banging. Can't wait to finish it up and see the final product. Alright, we're starting to cut off the ends of the fiber optic cable. As you can see some of them right over there already. Nice and flat. What we're using is nail cutters. A big one. Fits in perfectly. It just snips it right off. Perfect sharpness, and it's been working good so far. Some of these go all the way deep in, right? Like you can't feel it. Some of them I'm leaving them a little bit out. If they're out a little bit, it just shines a little bit brighter. So I'll just do a combination probably of that throughout the whole thing. Alright, I'm putting the interior back together, pretty much done at this point. I'm just saving this last panel here just to show you guys the way I ran the Starlight kit. The Starlight kit all got routed over here through this C-pillar, I guess, and we have enough space to route it here behind that, and that's going down under the seat and into the trunk right over here. This is where we're gonna mount the box. And actually I do have a sound system in the car, so I will be able to use the remote wire on the amp to turn it on only when I turn the key on. And I have a ground over here as well, so really short wiring, and hopefully that works. Going back into the vehicle, the lighter gray color actually looks really good contrast, and doesn't look as bad as I thought, and it actually makes this environment look a little bit bigger. Overall, very happy with how everything came out, even the headliner, how I was able to curve it through the edges. There's really no flaws that you can see, which is surprising because I thought there would be a lot of flaws. As far as the headliner, chopping off all these little fiber optic cables was pretty easy. We used a nail clipper. Some of them I cut completely flat. Some of them I gave them a little bit of a lip that you can actually feel it, just because it looks a little bit brighter when it's on. And I do like the little more, I do like the brightness compared to having it flat. Either way, on a lot of these fiber optic cables, you can see them depending on which angle you're looking at. You see the holes, and that's just something that I guess you can't avoid. I thought I would be able to avoid it, but at a quick glance you can't see them, but they're there. Once you turn on the fiber optic cables, you won't even worry about those little holes. It's only visible when it's off. You can see some of the holes and punctures there, but I still think it's worth it, especially for an old car like this. I don't know how I would feel about that with a new car, but overall, really happy. All right, there it is. Just got it on a bungee cord next to the subwoofer right there. And the receiver is actually pretty good. Like, I'll be in front of the car, I'm gonna turn it on, and you can see it right there. It's picking everything up, so I was a little worried that the connection wouldn't be that great with the remote, but it's working fantastic. Fantastic. Looks sick. Super cool, fun project. Not fun, but you know, it's worth it at the end, all the hard work. I rocked the lights yesterday. I had them on, just parked. Looks so dope, man. Totally worth all the hours of work. And today I'm gonna wire it up and hopefully go for a cruise with it. It's gonna look sick. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably overlay some videos of the final product. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me through this little do-it-yourself project. I will have probably the Amazon links down below, and affiliate links to the glue and products I used. So if you do want to replicate this, you certainly can. And again, it was my first time doing it. I thought I was failing all 20 hours that I was doing this, but at the end it came together as a whole and doesn't look bad at all. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. It's been about 1 or 2 weeks, guys. I've been driving this car and I'm absolutely in love with the Starlight kit. Let me show you some of the colors, some of the features right now, and you guys will be amazed yourselves. It's just incredible watching these lights flicker around while I'm driving. They have the twinkle, as you can see. And they have the remote control, and also I'm gonna show you guys the actual app right now. On the app, and keep in mind this right now is only 10% brightness. So let's go with the pure white, full percent brightness. That's what we're looking at right there. I got the slow twinkle on. We're gonna run through some colors here. Romantic red, green, ooh, the blue is just killer though. Yellow, pink, turquoise, more of a pink. And you can pre-select colors here, or you can just use this control knob to pretty much get any color you may like. There's plenty of colors to choose from, and there's different modes over here as well that you can pre-select, and the colors can change themselves. There's many features. Overall, they're pretty good features. Not that I use them at all. Pretty much I just have the twinkle and one set of colors when I'm driving, just to give me a calming vibe. But if you want to go a little crazy, you certainly can go through the colors, and you know, the colors fade in and out and change. Another cool feature is the sound mode. Actually, once I get some music playing here, you guys will see how it changes colors and how it twinkles to the bass. And you can change the sensitivity on the app as well, so it can twinkle faster and change based on the music base. And I'm just gonna increase the twinkle speed too. So that's a big tweak also. That's probably one of my favorites right there, the flash. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this process of installing the Starlight headliner kit on my 8th gen Honda Civic. It's amazing. I pretty much am in love with this setup, and I highly recommend it. Although it did take a long time, you got to be patient and you need to dedicate multiple days with multiple hours going through these motions, but it is absolutely worth it, and the vibe is just amazing, and everyone that I had in the vehicle loved it. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.